Welcome back. In this video we will write a program to print Fibonacci series or Fibonacci sequence using C programming language. So what is a Fibonacci series? So Fibonacci series consists of these numbers. Let me explain you by taking an example. So suppose the first term in the first term in a Fibonacci series is a 0 and the second term is 1, as written here. The first term is 0 and the second term is 1, and the next term is generated by adding the current two term or the previous term. So next term is generated using the previous two terms. So t1 plus t2 is equals to 0 plus 1, which is equals to 1. So you can see that the next term after 0 and 1 is 1, which is equals to the sum of previous two terms. So 0 plus 1 gives us 1. Now after generating this term, we can generate the term after this second one. So we want to generate 2. How can we generate it? Using so after generating next term, the values of t1 and t2 changes. So t1 becomes t2 becomes t1, and next term becomes t2. So t1 is equals to t2 now. So the value of t1 is 1 now, and the value of t2 is equals to next term, which is equals to 1. So it will become 1. So these are the changes which take place, and then using the same formula, next term we can say that t1 plus t2, which is equals to 1 plus 1 gives us 2, and 1 plus 1 is 2. This is how the next term is generated in a Fibonacci sequence. Let's do it once more and get the better idea of it. So t1 will again become t2 will again become t1, which is equals to t2 is here 1, so it will become t1 will become 1, and t2 will get equals to next term, which is in this case is 2. So 2, and the next term will be again generated using our formula t1 plus t2, which is equals to 1 plus 2, which is equals to 3. So these are the numbers which are generated. 0 and 1 are fixed, then we add them to get 1, then we add the previous number when we get 2, then we again add previous number, we get 3, then 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 5 is 13, 13 plus 8 is 21. So this is how we generate Fibonacci series. So what will we do to write the code? First we will take an input from the user and ask them the length of the Fibonacci series or the numbers which you want to generate. So how many number you want to generate in Fibonacci series? We will ask the user for this and take a integer input and store it in n, and then we will write this and code these things in term of code, and we are able to generate the Fibonacci series. So let's write the code. First we will ask the user about the number you want to generate. Let's write it. So let's take an input int 10, as we discussed, t1 which will be equal to 0 initially, t2 which will be equal to 1. Let's printf enter not enter. Let's copy this and replace it. So this is the message which we want to display to our user. Now let's take input scanf %d and n. This is the input which the user will give. Now we will check if n is greater than 2 or not, because if n is greater than 2, then we will write the code to generate next number. If n is less than or equal to 2, then we can directly print 0 and 1. So if n is greater than 2, then we will write the code for doing that, or if n is less, then we will directly print. If n is less than 2, then we will printf percentage d comma. Let's do one thing. We will not check the condition and directly start printing these two numbers. If a user doesn't input a number which is not equals to 2, then also we will print term 1 and term 2. So let's directly print them. Don't wait for the user to write this. So let's run it. Yeah, it's by default printing 0 and 1. Let's run it once more. If I give any input, like I give 0, then also it's printing two numbers. By default, two numbers will be printed of a Fibonacci series. So 0 and 1 will be printed by default. Now if the input becomes greater than 2, then we will write the code to generate for I equals to 3 to I less than equal to n I plus plus. So we haven't declared I, so let's declare it I. Now we know that next term is equals to t1 plus t2 as discussed earlier in this slide or in this text editor. Next term will always be equal to t1 and t2, and after generating next term, the value of t1 and t2 changes. T2 becomes t1 and next term become t2. So t1 will get equals to t2 and t2 will get equals to next term. And we can also print our values here, percentage d some space, and then we can display next term. I hope I have given space here also so that it can be printed betterly. Let's run it. Next term is undefined. Okay, I haven't defined it, so let's write it here now. Yeah, so let's write 2. 0 and 1 will be printed by default. If I write 0 also, then also 0 and 1 will be printed. Now increase the value. Now I want to generate first 5 Fibonacci numbers, so I will print give input as 5 and the number will be generated as 0 1 1 2 3. We can cross check it from our slide. 0 1 1 2 3. Let's generate first 10 Fibonacci sequence so that we can check they are equal to 5 8 13 21 and the next numbers. So let's give an input as 10 and these are the next numbers in the Fibonacci sequence. Let's count them, they are correct or not. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Let's run it once more with a bigger value. So we want to generate first 20 sequence Fibonacci sequence. So these are the numbers in the Fibonacci series. So this is the video on how to write a program to generate Fibonacci series or Fibonacci sequence. We will write some more code in the next video. Until then, please like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon and wear a mask, and please get vaccinated. Thank you very much.